First thing you need to do is make sure that the food is level. So I'm going to tuck my fingers, place the knife where I want to slice, and bisect the potato, just like that. We're gonna move this one out of the way and we're gonna work on this one. So the first rule of chopping, slicing, whatever, is never, ever, ever, ever cut toward your hands. If I were to chop this potato, the stance would be that the blade is pointing down at the cutting board and that it never goes above my hand, because if it goes above my hand and I slice back down, I could really hurt myself. You're gonna use your knuckles to try to really keep the blade in place to make sure that it never goes above your hand and that it knows kind of like where it's going. So you can kind of like gradually move it along the food in this kind of general pattern. Take your chef's knife in your dominant hand and hold it like this. Then take your non-dominant hand, tuck your fingers in, and place it so that your fingernails are touching the food. Like the sort of tips of your fingers are touching the food like that. We're gonna keep our fingers tucked the entire time that we're cutting. When you slice down on the first one and you lift back up, you don't wanna lift up too much, and you just want your knuckles to kind of be like working with the knife like that to give it a little bit more room to go back, so that when you slice down on the second one and come up, see how it's kind of hitting the top of my knuckles. I'm letting them let it go over a little bit, and it slices down again, comes up, hits my knuckles, comes back down. And you can see I'm not going over my knuckles like that, because that would be extremely dangerous. You do not want to ever go over your knuckles. You just want to come back up, let the side or top of the knife kind of touch your knuckles, just slightly graze them. So once you get really comfortable using a knife, you can start going a lot faster. Don't try that until you're ready though. This is a perfectly good speed for when you're just starting.